Okay, today we'll be changing oil on a 4th Gen F body. This mostly pertains to 98 to 02, but 93 to 97 be very similar. This happens to be a 2000 Camaro SS, which will be the same for 98 to 02 in the F body. So let's get started. First we jacked it up, and of course we got our jack stands. I don't know if you can see the video back there. I just placed the jack underneath the transmission. Just lightly, a little bit of tension on it, just for extra safety. And we're gonna get started. First, you need a 15mm wrench or socket. I got a socket here for the ratchet. Start draining. And the way I got the jack stands placed, I really don't like them because it's kind of close. I'm afraid it's gonna go splash out this way. So I got a little splash guard here. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but hey, let's see if it will or not. So, here for change oil, ask me. Got this thing fucking retardedly tight. So anyway, there's that. And a little rag for extra measure. Hopefully this don't shoot out too far. I'm afraid it's going to. It's gonna make a mess. So we might be watching a mess on here. Here it goes. Oh, it did. So let's see if we can catch it before it makes too much mess on the floor. Yeah, I see my jack stands are in the way. I should have put them there. Put them back a little further behind or something like that. I don't know why I put them here because I don't know. Sometimes I could be retarded. So there's that. Slowing down enough, I think I can get that out of the way. So we could lay that to the side, this rag here. We'll let that drain for a little bit. This oil has probably about less than 4,000 miles on it. It's full synthetic Amsoil, and that's further I wanted to go. But I'm kind of lazy, I got too many vehicles. I shouldn't let that happen again. But it says it can go 20,000 miles. Don't believe that shit, that's stupid. Change it at least half of what your manufacturer says. I'm gonna change this old car at 3,000 miles as close as I can every time. So anyway, we'll let that drain. You also get your car good and warm. I just drove it from the house and everything, so. It drains out good. And if you got one of these drains, also unscrew your other little deal for the bleeder for the air, otherwise it'll start bubbling and splashing everywhere. Yeah, we'll let that drain. And no, I will not edit this part of the video because I don't have all that shit. So we just let it drain for a little bit. I hate when people go to like Jiffy Lube places, stuff, get your oil changed 5 minutes. No, you're not. You let that son of a bitch drain, get all the old shit out. And sometimes I was so anal, about stuff. Sometimes I'd buy extra quart and pour down in it after I got through draining to flush the rest of all stuff out. But I don't do that anymore. I mean, it's probably a waste of money, but it ain't gonna hurt it. But that's how I was about changing oil. Anyway, we'll let that drain, and the oil filter, it's right there by, we might be able to get her. And I got this little gizmo here. It's called, because these LS1 motors are, the oil filter's so tight up against the oil filter. It's called a Tool Whiz. Yeah, it works pretty good. When you tighten it, it squeezes down. And once we get a little bit of most of that out of the way, we'll always check this one's got a magnetic drain plug. It's got a little bit of soot on it, not now than ordinary. Looks pretty good. I mean, a little more than I want, but that's normal. I'm just OCD about that shit. And I do drive it pretty hard. It's only got 50,000 miles on it. It's a little, it's 52 now. When I bought it, it had a little under 49 a couple years ago, so that tells you how much I drive it. When I do drive it, I drive it hard. It's a 6-speed, and I like banging through the gears. So anyway, let's see if we can get this thing off without getting too much of a mess on us. See, once you get on there, and yeah, this thing is so great. Right there. There we go, it's already loose. And once again, tool wheels. I can't remember, I bought it off Amazon, I don't know. It's anywhere from $20 to $40, I don't know. It works great for these LS motors, LS1s, especially if these. And I'll break it loose, just let it drain like that for a little bit. And I'm gonna get up, let y'all watch that drain for a little bit because that's super exciting. It's like watching paint dry. And I'm trying to find where I laid my beer at. Where the fuck did I put my beer? Did I already drink my beer? Can't remember. Oh, there it is. Found it. Hope y'all like watching that drain. Super cool. And while that's draining, I'm gonna get the oil out of the rear hatch here. Good stuff here. AMSOIL Signature Series. And for all your LS1F bodies. Takes 5W30. I run their Signature Series synthetic motor oil. 75% more wear protection, whatever, I don't know. But it's very good. Been running AMSOIL for years. I've run all my vehicles and everything, even my fucking lawnmowers and shit. It's good stuff. Can't go wrong with it. And filter, I bought the kit. Comes with an AMSOIL oil filter. It's pretty good, but if I don't get that, I usually get a Wix. So there's the AMSOIL number, EA15K32 for your LS1F body. And while that's draining, I'm going to go ahead and turn this upside down in the box, and we'll go ahead and just get it filled up. I've seen some dumbass on YouTube, oh, don't fill an oil filter, blah, blah, blah. I mean, yeah, some engines you can't, like my 2000 Mustang GT, you can't, it goes on there sideways. But it ain't that big of a deal, but this ain't gonna hurt it. So why not just do it? Don't be a lazy piece of shit, just do it. If you got an oil filter straight up and down, go ahead and just fill it up if you can. Top off a little more, let it bubble down, let that filter element soak it up. This little oil filter won't take too much. And make sure your hands are clean, everything. Just get a little dab on your finger and go around the rubber O-ring here, seal, whatever you want to call it. And our oil is slowing down there, so I think I'm gonna put the drain plug back in and take the oil filter off. So there's our drain plug. Just give it a good wipe, clean it off. And we'll try to get that clean around the area there on the oil pan. And we'll go ahead and stick it back in. Wipe it down. And stretch it back out. I'm sure there's a torque spec for this, but well, hell, like when I took it off, I was the last one to change it. It felt really tight, so I'm just going to, right there it stopped. I'm just going to give it a little ump right there. And that should be good right there. Now we're going to get our oil filter off. Ooh, there goes some more. I got rubber gloves too, but oh well. Okay. spinny, 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 spinny. Hot, so hot. There we go. We'll just turn it upside down right there. Quite a bit comes out there. Let that drain out for a little bit. Yeah, you can see the, well, I want the can. There's a mess I made. So I put the jack stands in a stupid spot. I'll wipe all this oil off, get on the starter and stuff. I'm gonna get up here and look. Get all up around here. Clean it off. Got a microfiber cloth. Just wipe her down. Looks good. Clean. Sometimes even takes a brake cleaner, carb cleaner, spray all this stuff off. Got any residue of aluminum. This cast aluminum soaks up everything. So, okay, we got our oil filter ready to go. Let's try to keep it steady. And find the little threads. And there it started. Already got a little bit of spillage. So I'm gonna take my microfiber cloth here while I'm screwing it on, hold it to the side and wipe it down. Like that while I'm spinning it. Okay. Now it's touched off. And you want to get my hand snug, but it's a little hard on these LS motors because you can't really get much grip on it, but best you can. I think that'll work. Okay, so we're done under the car. Let's drag this out of the way. And we'll get our little oil spill half-ass taken care of here. Yeah, so remember next time, don't fucking put the jack stands there. Take that out of the way. And get our stuff out of the way here. Right there, trash. Tools. Sorry. We'll set that there and we're gonna get the car off the jack stands. I jacked it up right here underneath this. I guess it's called a K member. That's kind of a Chrysler term, but engine cradle, I guess. Our trusty old Harbor Freight 3-ton jack. Get right in the middle. There we go. We're off the jack stands. Twist this over so I don't get that all the way down so the bumper don't hit. Slowly let her down. Just like that. And we will. 14 minutes in. Might have to edit some of this video, I don't know. Well, if it don't let me upload it all, hopefully it uploaded the oil change, even though there's probably 1,500 videos of this. All right, now we need to set up the camera for I don't like it there. To where trying to use the wiring harness to hold it still here. maybe it'll hold right there. Of course, your engine oil fill area right there. I'm gonna get a funnel and we'll start filling her up. I got a funnel here, always. Ooh, I got some carbon choke cleaner too. I always keep it in my drawer over there with a microfiber cloth stuck in it. And I'll just pull it through like that, and I'll give her a good spray, knocking dust or contaminants out of there. Take the microfiber clean off again. Nice and good, like that. And I think this fits pretty good right in here. It just kind of sits there. So we'll take our first quart of oil already opened. These LS1s take approximately about 6 quarts. So we'll start filling her up. We'll say that's the first quart. Second quart. Third. Fourth. Fifth. So after that, I'm just going to go ahead and check the oil level. Let her settle down for a little bit. Once I get within 1/4 of the capacity of the vehicle, I'll always let her settle down and I'll check it. Grab a little bit of beer here. Dipstick's right here. Let's wipe it off first time, don't we look at it then. All right, hang on, let's get some light up in here. We're sticking the hoods. The hood's fiberglass on this, but get a little bit of light here. I don't know if that's making it worse or not. I think you're all right. And we're at, it actually looks pretty good right there where it's sitting at. Try that again. As you can see, it's like right there. So that is 5 quarts. Am I wrong on the LS1? I thought for sure the LS1 had 6 quarts. We'll let that set for a little bit and settle down. Make sure ain't no oil on the dipstick tube from just drove it in here. So I may be wrong. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe I drank too much. Thought for sure the LS1 held 6 quarts. We let her drain pretty good. Man, that looks good. Tell you what we're gonna do. We'll go ahead and start it, let her idle for a few seconds, and we'll kill it, let the oil circulate, and we'll check it again. All right. There. Get that out of there. do that. Have it first gear, left clutch. Holy shit. What a retard. Jesus Christ. I thought sure it was neutral. This new little shorty shifter confuses me, the position it's in, and it's angled way over to me, so it's, I don't know. That was fucking stupid. If I had fancy computer gizmo stuff and knew how to do shit, I would edit that out. But I'm recording this on iPhone. But yeah, anyway. Got the idle up. Oil pressure's good. Give it a little rev. Circulating pretty good, so we will kill it, let it rest for a little bit, then we'll check the oil again and make sure it's topped off. And pull the key out so it don't make that annoying noise. Okay, make sure y'all can see my hand. While we're waiting for that to drip all down back to the oil pan, let's just take a quick look at the Camaro here. It's a 2000 SS. Probably you saw like 52,000 miles on it, 6-speed manual. Got 315s on the back. I got these ZR1 replica wheels from Fitment Industries. Got 275s in the front, 315s in rear. You see their dish in the back. I think they're 10-inch wide or 10.5-inch wide rims in the back and 8-inch in the front. It's got a good stereo system in it. It's got a little 10-inch subwoofer back there, and yeah, pretty good little kid 1 amp in it. Sounds pretty good. Got the original taillights with the orange in it still, and they're not melted in the corners like a lot of them are. So looks good. Got the Borla catback exhaust on it. I put a 8.8 rear end from Hawks with 373 gears. It's got the 32 spline axles with a C-clip eliminator, so it's basically built like a 9-inch. And yeah, there's my little short shifter. I think it's pretty sure it's a BMI, or yeah, I think it's a BMI short shifter. It might be UDR. I don't know. I got it for like 40 bucks on Amazon. And LS1's stock. It's got headers on it. They're mid-length headers. And I put a little smoother tube on it for the throttle body there, and a SLP lid. And it's got, I don't know what brand that strut tire brace is, already on there when I got it. It's got welded in, oh shit, excuse me, subframe connectors there, and all the good stuff. The torque arm, I can't remember what brand it is. Pretty cool looking torque arm. You can see it. Let me try. Got the exhaust in the way, but it's got, yeah, it's got high flow cats on it and stuff. Can we see them? Right there, all banged up because I lowered it. Right there, you can see a little bit of the torque arm right there, yeah. Kind of looks like the old ladder bar suspension back in the day, you know. The BMR, fuck, I don't know if they're BMR or UMI, fuck, I can't remember. Adjustable lower control arms. Ugh. Yeah, looks pretty good. Got my 97 Chevy here, Silverado. lower than 4.6 drop. Having electrical issues with it. Pretty sure the alternator got burnt up from the sound system put in it. It still charges, but the battery will go dead. You leave it hooked up for less than 24 hours. It's pretty sure I need a new alternator on that. I haven't driven this thing about 6 months. It's got cobwebs on it. Yeah, looks pretty slick for an old truck. And I recently bought this 2000 Mustang GT for my wife. Had 29,000 miles on it when we bought it. Just a little 2-valve with an auto. It's very clean. I had to find an auto. She can't drive stick, so, but it's very clean, you can see. It just now hit 30,000 miles. It's got the little JLT cold air intake on it. Only thing I don't like about it, I told her not to drive in the rain because the fucking air filter is right down in here. Well, it's kind of cool from performance perspective, but man, these things were nothing compared to those LS ones. They were a joke. It's still a fun little car. I want to lower it, and I like to get the Terminator replica wheels for it. Give them a little wider in the back. I like to put 315s on the back like I did the Camaro. Get rid of that, yeah, right there. And I like to wrap the hood and the roof, and right here by the license plate, like flat black. I think that would look cool. Even down here, maybe by the bumper, the little area right there. You know, it lowered a couple inches, 315s in the back on Terminator replica wheels. I think it looked pretty cool. And it's got Flowmaster American Thunder catback on it, so it sounds pretty decent. I mean, it's peppy, it's fun, but it's not no LS1. And it's cool, I got both 2000 models. So these things competed each other, well, competed. I mean, if anybody has any sense, the LS1s, and even the LT1s dominated these things. Oh, what about the Terminator? That's what it's called, Terminator. Motherfucker, the F-bodies, they stopped making them in 02. If GM kept making them, I guarantee they would have put the LS6 in it, the 405 horse LS6, but they would have rated it 390 horse like the Mustang, just so it wouldn't be rated as much as the Corvette. So yeah, they would have had a naturally aspirated 400 horse motor in these things. So shut the fuck up. And yeah, I know Mustang outsold Camaro Firebird combined, but I remember back in the day, I grew up with these things. I was a 90s kid. It seemed like 90% of people who drove these things were women. It's like, oh, they're cute little cars. And that's why they sold so good. So yeah, fuck you. Anyway, let's check the oil. We let it set for a while, and we, you know, just talking, chit chat, you know, like, you know. Anyway, let's see. No rad here. Where's my light? Where's the light? Light. Let there be light. It's all over the dipstick right now. Clickety clack. And it's reading about half quart level. See there? That's why we do that. Let it circulate. And we're going to pour about half quart in her and check her. Let that settle down. And see your oil change, we're already how long into this video? What you need to do it? 30 minutes, 29.50. So that's why I tell you Jiffy Lubes, the in and out, 5 minutes. No, no. Change your own fucking oil, quit being fucking lazy. If you're a single mom, go fucking get a man. But learn to do this shit yourself. Do not change your oil in fucking 5 minutes. It's fucking retarded. That's pretty damn close. I think we could put the rest of the quart in it. Be right at 6 quarts. Like I thought. So, pour it in there. And when I order Amazon, they always ask you want a top off bottle, so I always order extra top off bottle. So after a while, after so many oil changes, I will have enough to do a oil change, but not for free, as I pay for it, without having to order another oil change. There's finally one place in my town that has Amsoil. And I asked them, do I get the discount because I'm an Amsoil preferred customer? And they said no, so I don't buy it from them. Like, fuck it. Because, man, every time I order, it's 2 days. It's at my house. And you get cool stickers. So, that's a plus, right? Anyway, yeah, there that is. And we will get a cleaner rag here. Check it one more time. I'll just wipe it off because it gets down the tube. Gotta do it kind of quick. Just and stick out. And we are just a hair over, which is all right because LS motors use a little bit of oil. After about 3,000, 3,500 miles on this car, it uses about half a quart. And that's about every LS 5.3. They were all that way. I don't know why. They just use a little bit of oil. I don't know if they're built just a little loose in the rings or something. They don't burn oil like that, but after about 3,000, 3,500 miles, about a half a quart, a little more, 3/4 quart of oil it uses. So that'll be all right. We'll drive her easy for the first few hundred miles, burn that off. You know, anyway, there you go. Oil change on a 98 to 02 after body, even a 93 to 02. LT1 ain't gonna be really much different, but there you go. Y'all fuck off.